Hello everyone and welcome to Craftmas episode 11. We only have 2 more episodes to finish up this village. So today we're going to be adding a community center to this open space. Think Stardew Valley vibes. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the video. Today's build is going to be the very last build that we do in this world, because next episode I'm really just going to focus on decorating and adding the finishing touches to the village. But even though we only have 1 build left, I only have 1 piece of iron, so I'm going to need to get more iron today. And since I only have 1 piece of iron, I've been using stone for axes, and you know, that's just not gonna cut it for today's build. I do have 5 diamonds, so I figured that today we could craft a diamond axe. I know it feels so weird this late into the series, but this will be a very much needed diamond axe. Though I don't want any diamond axe, I do want an enchanted diamond axe, so I need to get to level 30, but we did die in the last episode, so we're only on level 7. So that being said, we have a lot of quartz together in the nether. Oh my goodness, look at all the little piggies. Why are there so many? Remember all of the spawners that I saw earlier on in the series? Those probably would have come in handy. It probably would have been good of me to make a proper experience farm, but here we are just mining quartz in the nether. You gotta do what you gotta do. So let me get to level 30 real fast. While I am gathering quartz, I'm also going to gather just a little bit of gold, because I'm going to need gold for these little bells. Look how cute the bells are, but they're actually so expensive. Though luckily there's plenty of gold here in the nether. I just have to make sure that I don't get attacked by piglins. And also we'll get a little bit of experience from this as well, which is cool. Okay, run away. Never mind. Lava, you can take that quartz. I don't need it anyway. I'm sorry, don't shoot. Look at this little chest just hanging out. I guess there's a ruined portal here, but it quite literally looks like there's just a random chest. That's kind of cool. What's in it? Nothing good, but I'll take the iron nuggets. You know, I think that we might have enough gold, and we definitely have enough experience, so let's go ahead and head back home. Now, let's see what enchant we get on our axe. Efficiency 4. Let's go for it. Let's see if we also get Unbreaking 3. Perfect. That's literally the best axe that I could have asked for. And I kind of want to enchant my leather boots. I'm breaking 3. Ooh, feather falling 2. Kind of want to get feather falling 2. Oh, and blast protection. Perfect. Next up, I'd like to collect a bit of oak wood for this build, and I'm kind of going to need a lot of it. So I would like to go to a regular forest to collect oak wood. And unfortunately, we don't have a regular forest until... Oh, right here. We have a regular forest, which is kind of far away. This is where we are here, and then this is the regular forest. All of this is spruce. So that being said, let's go on a little adventure to gather oak wood. We'll also need some more spruce wood, of course, some dark oak wood, snow to make dense snow, and lots of other random little decorational blocks like campfires. We're also going to need those bells that I was talking about. I want to craft some red string lights and then convert them over to this wavy garland. There's these cool icicles that we can craft, but we need ice in order to craft them. And I'm not sure if we can just get ice over here where the ice spikes are. Obviously, we can get packed ice and even probably some blue ice. I'm just not sure about the regular ice. Like, this is packed ice. We may have to go to like a frozen ocean or a frozen river or something. Luckily, we have some kind of frozen body of water here. Ooh, with some polar bears. Now, is this regular ice? Oh, it's gonna go all the way down here. That's so lovely. It is regular ice. Perfect. I hate to tear up the water because look at it. It's kind of all weird looking, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Look at all of the ice cubes. It's like a little glass of water in the ocean. So now with this ice, we can make all these really cool icicles. Also, they're so cheap. Look how cool these are. And there's also like this really thick one. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Look at it. I will definitely be sprinkling these quite literally everywhere. But I think they just look so cool. Can we break them? Oh, we can, and we get them back. Perfect. We are nearly done collecting materials, but I do want to craft some gumdrops. So in order to craft those, we need sugar and dye, and I'm going to be making red and green gumdrops. So let's see how the little cactus farm is doing. Okay, 28 cacti. That's pretty good. I'm so glad that I built that cactus farm. Go ahead and smelt those all up. And then we're also going to need some red dye, of course. It looks like we need 1 dye per gumdrop, so it's a little bit expensive. Nothing that we can't handle though. Also, I am glad that I've built a sugarcane farm over here because it's definitely coming in handy. So really the last thing that we're going to need is some more iron for lanterns. Sadly, it has started snowing just as I'm about to start caving. I want it to snow all the time. I love when it snows. But anyway, I am going to head down into the depths to hopefully find lots of iron. I still haven't mined any of that iron in that one iron vein that I found forever ago. So if I can find that, then that would be perfect. I've really gotten familiar with this cave because I've already found where the iron vein is. Just a little bit further this way. Oh, perfect. We have made it. Ooh, there's also this Cairo marble, which is a block that's in the Winterly mod, I believe. And you can use that material to craft different armor and tools, I think, or at least tools. Yeah, like look at this Cairo marble sword. Isn't that so cool? Oh, and you only need 1 Cairo marble, though these are just Cairo marble shards. In order to craft a Cairo marble, you need 4 Cairo marble shards. I just said Cairo marble like so many times. Am I even saying it right? I have no idea. Anyway, that's super cool, except we still don't even have enough to do anything with it. Oh my goodness! Wait, here's literally another spawner. How many spawners have I seen in this world? So many. Ooh, and we have a golden apple. I feel like I've had more success with spawners than I have with diamonds. We are nearly ready to begin building. However, I am on level 30 and also in the need of a new shovel. So let's craft a diamond one and also see what enchant we can get on it. Okay, efficiency 4. What else will we get? Fortune 2. That's literally the worst enchant you could get on a shovel. But hey, I've got myself a new shovel and it has Unbreaking 3. Can't forget about that. But now we may begin building this community center and I'm going to be building it right here. Figured this is a nice place for it. It's probably the emptiest part in the village by far. So let's flatten the land a bit with my new fancy shovel. We're going to be using the same block palette that we've pretty much used for every single build in this world. So for each of the pillars, we'll do stripped spruce logs. The roof trim will be dark oak wood, and I'm going to do a bit of a different kind of shape for this roof. So we'll start off with staircases and then go to slabs and then go to stairs. And then from there, we'll start to use full dark oak planks and continue that until we get to the tip of the roof. So that will give us a roof that kind of gradually slopes up and then gets sharper faster towards the tip. This build is very much inspired by Stardew Valley. So here at the front entrance, we're going to have a peak, and we'll do that same kind of peak that we did for the main part of the roof. So that is how that is looking. And I believe the Stardew Valley Community Center has a clock on that middle of the peak, but we're just going to have kind of a circle window instead. Now let's go ahead and fill in the roof with spruce wood. for the walls, we are going to use some oak wood, and on either side here at the front, we'll have windows. Like I mentioned before, we're going to do a circle window kind of thing here above the front door, and I'm either going to have some glass behind it or maybe some of these glowstone lanterns that we used on the clock tower. Not quite sure yet. Now for the sides and the back of the build, honestly, I'm not sure what kind of windows I want to do. We'll definitely need windows, obviously, but I might just get the wall in first and kind of step back and figure out exactly where I want to place windows. I just know that this wall isn't gonna cut it. We're gonna need to add some details for sure. Maybe we can make some more circle windows, just like we did at the front on either side. Let me kind of fix up the roof trim here a little bit, and then I'll play around with that little window idea. So if we do this, what will it look like? Let me stand back. I don't know, I don't hate it. Also, look at my dirt scaffolding. Actually, maybe don't look at that. And then maybe we can add some other windows here or something. You know, I'm gonna say that the details are gonna fix it. I know it looks a bit goofy, but once we have the details, it's gonna be fine. So I'll just do that same thing over here. We'll probably also want to add some kind of windows back here. Maybe we'll just have 3 like this, but I will add some staircases to the windows to kind of add a little bit more depth, level it up a little bit, because right now it's looking very close to the first build I've ever built in Minecraft, aka very much like a wooden box. So we need to try to work against the wooden box allegations as much as we can. So now really all that's left to do is to make the wooden box not look so wooden box like, aka we just need to add a bunch of details. And here we have our fully decorated community center. I added these garland lights and then those icicles, of course. On the roof, I added little patches of dense snow, kind of like I did with the pathway. And then up here on top of the roof, we have these gumdrops, which is the cutest little detail. Honestly, I might add this detail to all of the houses in the village. This is how this side of the build turned out. Very simple, but I think it looks a little bit better at least. And one thing that I think made it look a little bit better is I mixed in stripped oak logs with the oak planks. But now to finish up the interior, I did go ahead and add a flooring. And I'm just going to start working on the ceilings now, and then I need to add some glass to this circular window, and we're going to do it like so. And I'm actually not going to fully do the interior today. I think that I'm going to save that for the last episode, just because in the last episode we're going to already be decorating, so we can just include the interior of the community center in with that decoration. But we can at very least get the ceiling in, the floors in, all of the walls in, so whenever we do get to working on the interior, then it's all ready to go and we don't have to worry about any of the structural part of the interior. I'm just trying to help out future me a little bit. Well, there is the ceiling finished, and then I'm going to add 2 separate rooms to the community center, so I'll have one on either side. And again, I was very much inspired by Stardew Valley, so I was trying to figure out what kind of like cute hobby rooms could I have in the community center. If you haven't played Stardew Valley before, then the community center has like a little craft room, a little kitchen, even like a little blacksmithing room and a little office. So for these rooms, I figured that maybe we can have a cute little gardening room on this side and then maybe a kitchen on this side. So that is kind of the plan for the community center. I think think it'll be perfect. And now that the walls, floors, and ceilings are in, then I'll just be able to do the fun part. For me, my least favorite part about doing interiors is doing the walls, floors, and ceilings. I just want to get on to the decorating, so now we will be able to do just that in next episode. Now we just need to connect a pathway over to the main pathway. Obviously, in next episode, the focus is decorating, so I'm going to be decorating all of the houses, maybe adding that little gumdrop detail to all of the houses. Also, are my gumdrops still up there? Okay, they are. I thought they like melted in the sun or something. Oh, and also I have to actually free the villagers. We have one villager trapped in here, and then we have another villager trapped in one of these houses back here. I need to release them and then also breed them because I do want villagers to wander around. So we're going to be getting up to a bunch of fun stuff in the next episode. And the last episode, how is Craftmas already over? That's crazy. But I am going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I truly hope that you have been enjoying Craftmas as well. If you haven't already, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you all are having a lovely, lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!